Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and good morning to my students. How are you? Hope that you'll be feeling well. Uh, I hope you would have tried exercise 4.4. If you are unable to solve the contents whatsoever are in 4.4, so I'm going to solve them today. Uh, question number we have already done question number 1 in our previous lecture. Now this is question number 2. I'll write you the page. You must have this book. Uh, you must have this book. I'll write you the page, and page is 82. P82. Okay. This is page number 82. So, my dear students, a very simple question which has been written. I couldn't write. These are 28 digits over here, 28 numbers here, and 28 numbers here. So it is not possible to me for to write the whole question over here. If it could have been the slides or the uh, multimedia, I would have done it the whole. I would have done the whole question for you. But since I don't have the facilities, I have only a blackboard, a whiteboard, and a marker. So question number 1. Question number 2, part number A. What does it say? Draw a back-to-back stem and leaf diagram to display data. So what we have to do is we have to draw back-to-back. You remember what I told you about back-to-back diagram? It was very simple. Now you have to write like this. Okay, now this is your double T table. One T and second T. Now you will write stem over here and L for brand A, leaf brand A over here, and leaf brand B over here. Okay, now this is stem for both, and you know what I told you, when you will read this information or this data, you will uh, start reading from this end to this end, from left to right, and if when you read this B data, you will start reading it from right to left. So we have some data. Okay, now the data is what I told you is in 3 digits form: unit, 10 and 100. Unit, 10 and 100. Every digit, every number is in unit, 10 and 100. Unit, 10 and 100 form. Okay, now what we do, we'll pick up the smallest and we'll go to the highest 10 and 100 digits, not the unit digit. 10 and 100 digits. Now what will we do here? It is very simple. Display the data in this form also. Now what will we do? We'll do from 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Okay, now from the data provided to you from the book, this is not written whole over here and whole over here. So I have to take the book and then I'll see where what the data is saying to me. Now this is, there is 115 over here. What will we write here? Only 5. Okay. Now there is no data starting from 110 from now this is 100 and this is 10, 115. It means 115. There is no data in leaf B or the branch B or brand B starting from 11. Okay. This is in fact not 11. It is 11 hundredths, tenths, uh, 100ths and 1/10ths. 100 and 1/10ths. So simply I am going to say it 11. Okay. Now there is no data except 115 over here, and there is no data starting from 11 in this brand B. So it is complete now. From 12. Now this is again what I told you is 100 and 10, and we have to look the numbers starting from 12. That means 1 as a 100 and 2 as a tenth. So let me find some more numbers. So there are no numbers written over here. Okay. You can also place simple dashes over here, or you can leave the empty space. Now, what about 13? Now you see 1 and 2 are written in front of my, and maybe some here and some here. So how many are there? There is only 2 and 4. 2 and 4. And what about the branch B? So there is nothing over here. Okay. Now similarly, we'll keep on doing this. So it will become 990, and at branch B, will take, okay, 15, 15, 152. There must be also 155 over here. And in branch B, there is 9. So we'll be completing this table. Leaf of branch A and leaf of branch B and the stems all together. So how will we read? 155, 152, 149, 140, 134, and 159. Okay. Now this is the sale of what? This was the sale of 2 branches of runner-up shoes. So this was the sale of the 2 branches for runner-up shoes. Now the question number 2 has been, 2 part A has been completed. The rest of you will find from here. Let me give a close up to you. Yes, this is branch A. All the values are written over here. Branch B, all the values are written over here, and you will complete this stem and leaf diagram with the help of the 2 data given to you. Now, which branch had most sale on one day during the month? Which branch has most sale in one day during that month. Now, since you have completed this, since we have this leaf and stem diagram, we can easily check which branch has done the most sale. In fact, the last number over here in the stem is very interesting over here. So dear students, you see that the branch B has been selling 205 pairs. 205 pairs in a day. So the answer is branch B has sold out 205 pairs. So it is very easy. You can also do it by yourself. Which branch appears to have sold the most pairs by? Now again, uh, same sort of question, but with simple why. Which branch appears to have sold the most pairs? Now you can easily see that this branch B has been selling most pairs because the most data is coming at the end of the table. Most data is coming at the end of the table. So this branch is more successful than this branch. This is the inference. I hope you would have understood all the three parts in this question number 2, A, B, and C. And let me proceed to the question number 3 now. So my dear students, question number 2 was a bit lengthy, so I made some shortcuts. I hope you will understand my shortcuts. Now question number 3. Now this is not so very long. A biologist wanted to investigate how pollution level affects the growth of fish in a dam. Now a biologist want to know the pollution level in a dam. Okay, what does she do in January? That was in January. She caught a number of fish and measured their length before releasing them back to the water. She caught the fish. Number one, what was she doing? She was measuring the pollution level. For that, she experimented by catching the fish. Okay, now catching fish is also singular and also plural. Uh, Fish is used as a plural also and as a singular. So she caught a number of fish and measured their length, and before releasing them back to water, what she did? She caught a fish, she measured their length, and she released him back. The stem and leaf diagram to the nearest centimeters. Now there's a stem and leaf diagram which has been shown to you in question number 3. So this is a little short question, so I'll be doing the whole question for you. So this is stem and leaf diagram which has been already given to you. Now these lengths are in centimeters. These centimeters. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are the stages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are the stages. Now this is the length in the fish. Length of the fish. Length of the fish in centimeters, and or you can say it January. Okay. Now first one is 2446, 2446, 0, 1334, 0, 1334, 589, 356, is to start 89. Now the table has been already given to you. Now this is the length of fish in centimeter what she caught in January. So how will we read it? The key is also given. Key has been also given to you to unlock this mystery. So the key says that 1 and 2 means 12 centimeter. We already know how to read this. We already know how to read this. So 1 and 2 means 12 centimeter. 1 and 4 means 14 centimeter. 2 and 9 means 29 centimeter. 2 and 3 means 23 centimeter, and so forth. 5 and 7 means 57 centimeters. So the number of questions are asked for this. How many fish did she measure? How many fish did she measure? It is a simple question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. The answer for A is 26 fish she measured. Okay. What was the shortest length measured? What was the shortest length measured? Now you can see here from this table what was now the most uh, advantageous thing about this data, this stem and leaf diagram, that you can keep an eye direct upon the actual data whatsoever is written. Now this means that 12 centimeter, this means 14 centimeter. Now original data, the primary data is in front of you, is in right in front of you. Now the shortest length, is asked in question number B. Now this is the shortest length, 12 centimeter. Okay. Now part 3, how long was the longest fish measured? The longest fish. Now this is the longest, this is the shortest, this is the longest. Now BC is equal to 57 centimeter. Now you can see that how easily we are getting the data from the source which we have already uh, made on this by the help of stem and leaf diagram. The original data is within this. How many fish were 40 centimeter long? How many fish were 40 centimeters and long? Now this includes 40 centimeter. This includes 40 centimeter and long. And the longest is also will be measured 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now C and D is 6 fish measure 40 and above. 40 and above. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How do you think the diagram would change if you did the same survey in the year and the pollution level has increased and stunted the growth of fish? Now question is the same, part E and then sub part 1. How do you think the diagram would change if she did the survey, same survey in the year, and the pollution level has increased and stunted the growth of the fish? Now if the pollution level has increased, that means, what does it mean? That the fish is not getting their proper length. Then the fish is not getting their proper length. Now you can see that the average fish is over here. Average fish is over here. This is the average fish which we have caught. But if the pollution level has increased, it means that the fish is not growing properly and it is not gaining weight and not gaining the length. So when such a thing will appear, then what will we do with this? We have to take a zero over here, and then some data will be collected over here and some data will be collected over here. It will be more clustered at the top of the table. It will be more clustered at the top of the table because the fish is not growing properly and not gaining the length, not gaining the weight. So it means the pollution level has increased. Since the pollution level has increased, our number has decreased from 1 to 0 in lengthwise, and also I'll tell you weight wise also. Okay, part 2. The condition in the water was improved and fish increased in length. In contrary, if the water has been purified by something and pollution has been decreased, then you might see uh, a cluster over here because the fish is increasing in length and also in weight. Therefore the cluster will appear at the bottom of the table. So I hope you do understand this point. Now question number 4, this is the last question of the exercise. This time and leaf diagram shows the pulse rate of the group of the people measured before and after exercising on the treadmill. So let me make this also. Now dear students, I'll read the question for you once more. The stem and leaf diagram show the pulse rate of a group of people. Now this is the pulse rate of the group of the people before exercising and after exercising. Now how will you read it? 60, 61, 61 pulse rate. This pulse rate. Tuck, 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 tuck. Well, I think the normal is 72, 68, 73, 74, and here 87, 92, 101, 118, 127, 142. Now key has also been given to you to manipulate. It is beats per minute. Beats per minute. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Count them 1 minute, then you will know beats per minute. How many people had a resting pulse rate before exercise in the range of 60 to 70 beats per minute? Uh, before exercise. Before exercise, between 60 to 70 beats. Between 60 to 70 beats. Now you see that it is starting from 7. We'll read it from this side. Before exercise, we'll read it from this side. So this is 61, 62, 63, 66, 68, 67. But the question is asked from 60 to 70. Now here it is 71. So it goes beyond our range. So the answer for A will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 people. 7 people will have. What was the highest pulse rate measured before exercise? Before exercise. Highest pulse rate is this. B before exercise. 101 beats per minute. What that person had also the highest pulse rate after exercise. What was it? Highest. Now this is highest pulse rate. Because if we say the same person, so it was maybe 109. If it is the same person, so we'll have to find, because but we can find the same person in this, but the highest is 142 is over here. C is 142 B per m. What does the stem and deep tells about the pulse rates and exercise in this group? How? Now you see that what does it tell us? That the people which are resting have a lower pulse, a lower rate of pulse per minute. But after exercise, their pulse increases considerably. So you have seen that the cluster is somewhere here. The average is from 80 to 100. Okay, 80 to 100, 190. This is the average range. So this is you. How can you tell it? So my dear students, question of 4.4 has been completed. So this is all for today. Hope that you will understand, and we'll be starting a new chapter, new tables, and new type of displaying data in our next lecture. It's time to say you goodbye. Allah Hafiz.